Hey everyone, welcome back to this episode of Odd Money Talks. Money Talks, are you listening? I'm Lisa Drennon, your hostess, your wealth activator, thinking about ways, of making money. We all love multiple income streams coming in. And if you're someone who's feeling like your business makes money, but you're never actually seeing the profit, this episode is for you. Today we are talking about the Profit Gold Audit. What is it, you say? This is the method that I use with my clients, and I actually show you this in a free masterclass, which I will link in the show notes because it's that powerful and I want you to have this. And the masterclass has a workbook and everything, and I talk about this a lot because it's not just a financial checklist, it's an energetic realignment. So it's where clarity meets cash flow and where you finally get to say, hey, I know exactly where my money is going and why it's coming back to me. We're creating that reciprocal energy of giving and receiving, stepping into our zone, looking at our business from a bird's eye view. A Profit Gold Audit is a mid-year money mirror. That's a tongue twister. I recommend doing this once a quarter, but if you're someone who's wearing all the hats in your business, twice a year, January and June is perfect, but at least do it. This is standard in the industry, is to have a Profit Gold Audit, and this is something that I offer individually. I do it as a bonus add-on for the Wealth Accelerator clients in the 12-week program. So what the Profit Gold Audit does, it shows you what's working, what's leaking, and where your true profit gold is hiding. Because revenue is sexy. We love money, right? But profit is what funds your freedom. So let's look at the business income for the year so far. What are your top 3 income sources? Which is your anchor offer? The thing that holds it all down, the dependable, the reliable. And where did you work the hardest but see the least return? We're not just asking what brought in cash. We're not just asking what felt clean, joyful, and sustainable, okay? We're looking at the big picture from the bird's eye view. What brings you joy in that business, okay? So we're not just looking at the cash. You're not just asking what brought in cash. You're asking what felt clean, joyful, and sustainable. That's the gold standard. Now I want you to pull up your expenses and sort them into 3 buckets. The gold is your direct ROI. These make or save you money. The growth is your strategic investments, still valuable, even if ROI isn't immediate. And then the fluff. Feel good or forgotten, these drain without return. So here's the rule. If it doesn't serve your profit, your peace, or your purpose, let it go. Cancel the fluff, redirect it toward margin. And we're going to look at that margin reset, okay? This is what's left after expenses, and this is where your breathing room lives. So I want you to pick one offer. Can you increase it by 10 to 20%? Can you bundle or simplify it? Can you bundle or simplify to reduce delivery time? Can you eliminate a bonus that drained you? These tiny shifts compound into serious margin magic. I recently shifted this. I had a bonus where I would do one-to-one coaching each week for 2 hours. Crazy. The 12-month program, $12,000 paid in full. And the client would get the Crush on Debt, the Profit Gold Audits, the Profit Gold Mind, plus a one-to-one aromatherapy session, 90-minute session. In addition to those 2 hours a week, it was draining. I started dreading the 2-hour calls. And then I realized, okay, this is too much of my time. So just making that tiny shift. And perhaps you're like me, you're transitioning from one-to-one to group programs. Why? Why do you want to make that transition? Think about that ROI on your mental health. And these tiny shifts will increase your margin. Then I want you to look at your monthly profit habit. I don't want you to wait another 6 months to check in. A monthly dashboard with income, expenses, profit, okay? Once a month, you look at everything, you make sure that P&L matches the bank accounts, takes you less than 5 minutes. And if there's something that you want help with, we can talk. I can help you with this. And then a 15-minute calendar block for just your money check-in, okay? We want to have that weekly date with money, but every single day we want to look at it. We want to look at our assets. We want to celebrate and all that. And get into the habit of just celebrating it. Like when you connect with a partner, You might have a nice fancy dinner, you'll sit down for a nice drink. You get yourself in the relaxation mood, right? Maybe light your diffuser, grab an oil, do an aroma reset before you review your numbers. And then be so grateful and thankful and how you're turning your money into a relationship, not just a reaction. So if you've been following along with the journal prompts, grab your money journal and here's your prompt. Where have I been leaking profit out of fear, and where can I reclaim it with clarity? And if you're ready to walk through this DIY, do it yourself, link in the comments. There's the Money Map Masterclass with the workbook. And then if you're like, Lisa, I don't have time, I can't do this, or you know what, I'm just going to pay you to do it, direct message me or send an email to info@idatemoney.com in the subject line Profit Gold, and I'll send you the link to have me do the service for you. But let's do it. Whether you do it yourself or you have me do it, let's clean it up. Let's keep it honest. Let's make your profit personal and powerful. And that's your Profit Gold Audit, love. This is something that you're not behind. You're just ready to keep more of what you've worked so hard for. Thinking about, how do I get that P&L to match my bank account? Because remember, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It's what you do with it.